some content creators just give off a air and grace about them that like, bow down to me, I have a certain amount of followers. So I recently went to the YouTube's Creator Collective brand event in Atlanta, and I have some teas, I have some reflections, and let's get into it. Number one, we as content creators are all figuring it out. No matter how many subscribers you see somebody with on YouTube, just know we are all figuring it out. Because I was intimidated going into these events because some content creators just give off an air and grace about them that like, bow down to me, I have a certain amount of followers. And when I got into the room, I realized that we all on the same level. We're all just trying to make it. We all just trying to be the best we can. And they also just human just like us. Yes, we all have phone courage. And that you can always learn from someone, whether they have like 10 subscribers or a million subscribers. I definitely noticed that, and that's leading to my number two. You decide what type of content creator you become. There are content creators that I don't even know the amount of followers they had because people were hardly talking about it. Towards the end, people were like, oh, you should follow me on this, follow me on that. And when I saw the amount of subscribers they had, the people with the most subscribers were the ones that were the most humble. I was just like, damn, like you have so many, like, because we were busy changing our YouTube names, I was just like, oh my gosh, like this girl is famous, like she has a lot of subscribers. And then the ones that were like with smaller subscribers that had like 1,000, I was just like, I genuinely thought that they were the ones, like it was a reverse situation. The ones that have been in the YouTube game for a while that were in the room were so humble. They were the ones that were like giving us the tea. They were the ones that were giving the inside scoop. They were the ones that were not gatekeeping. And so I was like, because I was always afraid of like, if I ever blow up or have a million like subscribers, will I change? Will I be like a snobberish person? Will I be unrelatable? And I was like, no, I decide that I want to be a great, nice person. Like, I just genuinely want to be a great content creator, and I never want to forget, or I never want to be that person that is unapproachable from the people who follow my channel. And so it was such an eye-opening moment because I was like, I dictate and I get to determine what type of content creator I was. Because when I tell you, like, the whole night, and it wasn't even intentional, we just went about our days, whatever. Only when people were saying goodbye, we were exchanging, like, subscribing to one another's channels. And that's when it hit me, like, these girls these girls have millions and millions of followers, and I would have never known this. We were just like, I was just talking and kiki, meanwhile me with my little subscribers, and then like some of the people who I was like, oh yeah, she because she was like just dropping names. I was like, she has a big, and I saw it and I was like, like you do decide and you choose. My last thing, I always hear like apps saying, oh, we care about you, we whatever. But like, I generally knew I picked the right platform, especially with my YouTube channel. When I went to this, it was like a confirmation when I walked in. Like, YouTube genuinely cares about their creators. And I know like there's probably some people out there that maybe have had bad experiences, but out of all the platforms I've been on, YouTube genuinely cares about their content creators. Like that night, just like the detail in which they, like even just the staff, like, are you guys okay? Like, do you guys need anything? Like, how can we make your life better? Is it your first time? Like, what made you say yes? Like, why YouTube over the other platforms? And just like almost like hearing the creators out. And then once even like they just were like saying it from stage, they were walking around and speaking to people one-on-one and just like interacting with you. And even just the messages to the build up and afterwards, like the emails, I generally felt that like, oh, YouTube does care for us. It's not just like because like some people just treat you like, oh, you're just a dumb creator. I don't know how to say it. Like some people do look at creators and think, oh my gosh, this is not a job. This is like you just being a blonde. Like I don't know how to say it, but like YouTube genuinely was like, you guys make our platform and we appreciate you, and we want this to be a way for you guys to feel connected and feel loved, which I got. And I was like genuinely blessed, because when I tell y'all, there was a high possibility of me not going. I didn't want to go. It was my bestie that was just like, just go and try it out. Like like I'm an introvert, and I try stay away from these things. I like my little bubble, which is my camera and myself. And it was so nice to be in the room and be inspired, and also just be around other content creators, because like even when we were taking pictures, I was not feeling bad to take the pictures. I want, like, everyone had their content and everyone was creating their content, and it was good. It was like, it was just so much fun, and it made me realize why I also started my YouTube channel, because, and I'm glad that I chose YouTube. Like, I'm really glad that I chose YouTube. So yeah, those are my takeaways. Those are the tea. I hope I get to meet some people. It's actually made me now want to like look for other activities in my area and be like, I'm gonna go, whether it's paying or like reaching out again, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I stopped, and I was just like, I stopped trying to find stuff. And it wasn't even like I was in the room, I just saw from a distance, and I was like, I don't want to be associated with this. But now I'm like, after this event and seeing how the people were genuinely nice, like, I don't know how else to say it. It was just like, there was no competition in the room, and everyone was supporting everyone, and everyone was just hyping everyone up. And I loved hearing people's YouTube channels and seeing how they see the world in a different way. So that's what I got away from this activity. And so yeah, thank you so much for following me on YouTube, if you follow me on YouTube, because I'm excited to keep growing and loving you guys. Bye.